Whatever we do, we should follow some rules and regulations in our life, work, and also in our behavior towards others if we really want to present ourselves as good human beings and want to have a successful professional career. Similarly, in English, we cannot misuse words if we genuinely aim to sound like effective communicators and want to improve our writing skills. It's important to learn correct words and follow the rules if we really want to present ourselves more accurately. For that reason, today I've selected a topic about subject-verb agreement in my lesson. It is crucial to learn how subject follows the verb and what should be the agreement between them. Today I'm going to make you learn the entire thing, but before that, guys, if you don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Elias and welcome back to my channel where I explore and we acquire. And if you're new on my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you never miss any updates, and definitely stick with me till the end of this video because educational videos never waste your time. Let's understand what is subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement must agree with each other. That means a subject and its verb must be both singular or plural. Let's make it a little bit easier. Subject-verb agreement refers to the relationship between subject and predicate of the sentence. What is predicate? A predicate is a part of sentence which includes the verb and also provides the information about subject. So guys, let's dive deep into the subject-verb agreement lesson. Point number 1. In the present tense, when forming the third person singular subject, he, she or it, we often add s or es to the verb to make it singular form. For example, he goes to school every day. Here the verb go becomes goes to match the third person singular subject he. She eats lunch at noon. It is raining. Here we can see is as an auxiliary verb agrees with the third person singular subject it. You can see over here we add s or es to the verb to make it singular, but we generally know we add s or es to the noun to make it plural. So in verb case it is quite opposite. Understood? Point number 2. We have exceptions with first person singular I and the second person singular you. Here I and you both are singular, but we use the plural form of the verb. For example, I play in the garden, you are going to the market. Point number 3. When we use first, second and third person plural, we, you and they in our sentence, then plural subjects follow the plural verbs. For example, we play football daily, you are all invited to the party, they run very well. Here, play, are, run are the plural form of the verbs. Point number 4. If there is an auxiliary verb or helping verb in your sentence like do, does in simple present tense, is, am, are, was, were in the continuous tense and has, have in the perfect tense, these auxiliary verbs become agreeing verb in the subject-verb agreement. For example, they do not want to go, he does not want to go, I'm a boy. Here we use am with I. Am is the first person singular form of the verb to be and we pair it with I. So you need to learn this, right? She is going in the garden or she is playing in the garden. We have been working together for the entire month. Point number 5. In compound sentences, when two subjects are joined by and, it becomes plural subject so that the verb should be also in plural form. For example, John and Peter like to play cricket. You and I go to the market. Here, John is an individual and Peter is also an individual, but when they are combining, they are not the single person. They are together, right? So it becomes plural. So we use like and go in plural form. Point number 6. But when two singular subjects are joined by or, the subject remains singular, so the verb should be in singular form. For example, Mohan or Sohan is selected for the trophy. That means either Mohan or Sohan will get the trophy, not both of them will get the trophy, right? Point number 7. Modal verbs like should, must, will, may, could are also auxiliary verb and help main verb. When we use modal verbs in our sentence, we don't change the main verb, it remains in its infinite form. For example, she should go there. He will do the entire work. And I must go to the park. Here, after should, will, must, the verbs remains in its infinite form like go, do, and go. Point number 8. We treat group nouns such as club, team, company, family, sometimes with singular subject and sometimes with plural subject. And we use subject-verb agreement accordingly. For example, the club is going to organize a party. The club organizes regular parties for their member. In my first sentence, the club is going to organize. That means there is one club who is going to organize a party. That means the subject is singular and is also singular verb. In second sentence, the club organizes regular parties for their members. That means the club, that means there are so many clubs who are going to organize parties for their members. So the club is here plural subject and organize is plural verb. Point number 9. With indefinite pronoun such as everybody, nobody, anybody, somebody, we usually use singular verb. For example, everybody wants to get success, nobody wants or likes to get fed. That means everybody and nobody is singular subject and wants and likes is also singular verb. Point number 10. There might be some indefinite pronouns are such as both, many, few, several. We usually use plural form of verb. For example, few are coming tomorrow, many have gone to the park. Point number 11. Sometimes subject and verb changes their position and we should be very careful to locate the subject and verb. For example, the bike which belongs to my brother is costly. Here the main subject is the bike and which belongs to my brother is a prepositional phrase. It just adds the extra information to the subject, but it is not the main subject, right? Point number 12. When a subject is an uncountable noun, we use singular verb. For example, water falls from the water tank. Money does not follow the lazy people. Here water and money, we believe it as an uncountable noun, so we use the verb in singular form like falls and does. Point number 13. When we form questions, the subject comes after the verb. Like, where are you going? What does your brother do? How's it going? Here we can see you, your brother, and it comes after the verb are, does, and is respectively. You guys might be thinking that subject-verb agreement is quite difficult subject to understand, but need not to worry about. You should focus on the subject and verb in your sentences more carefully. And the most important thing, the more you practice and learn, the more you become confident speaker and writer. So guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, keep learning, stay safe. Goodbye.